to places I've never been. Till you put me down, oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, blew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. No apologies, he'll never see you cry. Pretends he doesn't know that he's the reason why you're drowning, you're drowning, you're drowning.
Don't tell him. You told me how he wouldn't be friends with. Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. It's time for a rematch of last year's state championship game. It's Erie versus the Golden Demons. And welcome in on kind of a chilly August morning, a little bit of rain, the infield a little bit damp here today. A lot of new faces though between these two teams. If you look at last year's roster for Golden, a lot of turnover. They lost a lot of their key players, and they have started the year 0-3. The Tigers started 0-2, and they bounced back with two huge wins yesterday as they knocked off the defending 5A state champion in Columbine High School. That was one of their two big wins yesterday, both over 5A squads. Golden High School, as we mentioned, 0-3 here to start the year. You look at their stats, they are a pretty young team. In fact, only a couple seniors that have really played significant time so far. Very different than last year's Golden Demon team that was loaded with seniors, including the Middleton sisters that were huge factors in that state championship game. But it will be Golden to lead things off here in the top of the first inning. And it will be Mia Rousey who will come to the plate. And Rousey is one of the returners from last year. She went 0-2 in that state championship game as a freshman. Mia, a sophomore here. And she will take that first one for a ball. Static camera here today, so I will call this one a little bit like radio. So if you can't see what's going on in the corners at first and third, or in the corners of the outfield, I'll try and let you know as best I can what's going on out there. It'll be Grace Sackett to start things here for the Tigers, and quickly 3 balls from Grace. For the Tigers, Sackett starting at pitcher. We'll go around the rest of the infield here in a little bit, as that one is right down Broadway for strike number 1. 1-3 the count. At first, or behind the plate for the Tigers, it's Jay Hernandez. At first, it's Nat Lundeen. She'll get the start at first base. Mia Johnston-Martinez will start at second as this one is lifted to shallow center. Coming over is Osborne, and she'll make the play for the first out of the inning. So one away here for the Demons in the top of the first. At third base is Kiki Case. Starting at shortstop is Addie Osborne as she settles back into that second or that shortstop role. Out in left is Ashley Lovett. In center, it's Emma Osborne, and in right, it's Paige Gilbert. And now at the plate for the Demons, is their starting right fielder, Sylvia Lenz. Another one of the players last year. In fact, she went 2 for 4 in that state championship game for Golden. Golden 27 and 3 last year. That one is ripped into right center. Going to be picked up by Gilbert. She'll toss it in, but a one-out single here for the Demons. And that will bring Caitlin Stevens to the plate. Stevens for the Demons, looking for her first hit. Now, they haven't actually put the third game stats in, so hard to know if she had a stat or had that in her stats yesterday. Most teams in tournaments like this don't input their stats until they get home for the weekend. Stevens last year, 1 for 5 in that state championship game as a sophomore. Now batting in the 3-hole here for Golden. She hit .286 last year on the season. That .286 included 3 bombs, so she does have a little bit of power, does Caitlin Stevens. Goes on base at a .379 clip. 0-2 the count now to Stevens. We are actually going to take our balls and strikes away. I'm soloing this one here today, so I'm going to make it a little more simple to keep balls and strikes. 2-1 the count here from Sackett. She'll stare in through the face mask. Wines delivers, and that one low in the dirt, blocked by Hernandez, and in time is Lenz. And so runner now at second for Golden. Tigers, as we mentioned, 2 big-time wins yesterday. And that had to feel good for this program, not used to 0-2 starts. And the interesting thing is the Meade Mavericks came in and they knocked off Erie. They then went to Holy Family and knocked off Holy Family. So the Meade Mavericks has started off this season very good. 2-2 the count here to Stevens. Sackett fires that one just upstairs, and the count will run full. The Tigers play Golden here, and this one they will then play at Windsor next Thursday, as that one is slapped foul. They will host Longmont. Then they go to Greeley Central, Silver Creek Skyline, and then they end the season with 6 more games, and that's the whole season right there. And these kind of condensed COVID-adjusted schedules, as that one is fouled back out of play. And the count will stay full here to Stevens. A good battle here between the freshman Sackett and Stevens. So far on the year, Sackett 11 2/3 innings pitched, 8.4 ERA, so trying to straighten that out here today. And there's a little tapper right back to her onto first, and there's 2 away now for the Demons. Runner on third as Lenz moved up on the little tapper. And that will bring the 4-hole hitter, Maria Godseed, here for Golden. Excuse me, Godspeed. Last year, 1 for 4 with an RBI in the state championship game against Erie. An RBI came off a sac fly for Godspeed. Good speed, good speed. 2 O's in there. Godspeed, I think, would have been a cooler name, but Goodspeed still a pretty cool name for an athlete. Sackett staring in. This one in the dirt, the spinner. Sackett trying to change up some speeds there. As we said, Sackett profiles as a little bit more of a bring the heat pitcher, where Maddox Hull can kind of throw the soft junk, if you will. As this one is ripped deep to left, and it is gone. A 2-run bomb for Golden here in the top of the first, and they take the lead. And so Stevens will get credited with her first home run of the year for the Golden Demons. And Erie starts in a 2-0 hole. Tigers also beat Ralston Valley yesterday 9-4, so they knock off Columbine 10-6. Ralston Valley 9-4. Maddox Hull went the distance in that game versus Ralston Valley. It was Grace who went the distance against the defending 5A state champs. Delivery. Checking at that one, but not pulling the trigger is CJ Sherman. Cherish Sherman also got some time. So I said there wasn't a ton returning. Really, there is quite a few girls returning back into the lineup from that Golden team, but you got to understand Golden, as that one is knobbed to Sackett, throws the first in time, and that's the 3rd out. We'll tell you a little bit more about what's coming back for Golden after a timeout. We will step aside, take a break here, our first commercial break on the Erie Tiger Network. Have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
7 days of torture, 7 days of bitter, and my girlfriend went cheating on me. She's a California dime, but it's time for me to quit her. La la la, whatever. La la la, it doesn't matter. La la la, oh well. La la la, we're going out.
And welcome back in. I don't know how well you heard me. We had a little bit of our camera audio flare up. So Hopefully now I'm coming through loud and clear for you as we go to the bottom of the first here. Tigers already trail it 2-0 after a 2-run bomb by Caitlin Stevens. It is, when I mentioned a lot of key pieces missing. And this one is a tapper right back to the pitcher and one away here as Emma Osborne goes quietly. That'll bring Lovett to the plate. Lovett on the year. A .267 hitter, trying to find her groove a little bit, the junior. But that Golden team from last year, as I was trying to bring up, don't know how well you heard me. Oh boy, and we have lost our video. We've had some issues with that from time to time this year. Right now it's a battery issue. And so we are just not getting a strong enough charge into our camera. So I will call this like radio here, and between innings we'll switch it out. I apologize for that. Pitch to Lovett. He'll tap it right back to the pitcher, and quickly 2 outs, both on little tappers back to the Golden pitcher. By the way, the Golden pitcher here today is C.J. Sherman. As that pitch just misses. Cherish Sherman, last or so far this year, a 2.8 ERA. So done a good job. Just Golden hasn't quite found the hits so far. Remember from last year, Golden, Haley Prey, the Middleton sisters, both on that roster. And when you think about how good that Golden team was last year, man, they tore the cover off the ball. For the season, it was Michaela Middleton who hit .725 as there is a 4-pitch walk, or actually I think maybe just hit by a pitch there was Addie Osborne. But a .725 on the year, and her sister, the other Middleton sister, Mackenzie, hit .639. They both had 19 and 17 home runs respectively. And so, you know, that's a recipe to win a lot of games, and you lose that power. And unfortunately, you got to find some more hitting. And so they'll come around. This Golden squad, I think, is still a pretty good team. But just looking for some hits here in the early part of the year. So with one on, it'll be Jay Hernandez at the plate. And we are having some camera issues, folks. I apologize. We are trying to scramble here and get our camera going. We had it going, and it just, we're having battery issues, and it's plugged in, but it still doesn't have enough juice to just coast. As that one is hit out into center field, and now 2 on for the Tigers. So we understand you're not seeing any video right now. We'll get that going here between innings as best we can. I apologize for the inconvenience. And that'll bring Cambry Frazier to the plate here for Erie, as there was a quick meeting on the mound for Golden, trying to get out of this inning. Now, Golden did all their damage with 2 outs on a 2-run bomb that was given up by Sackett. Tigers would love to return the favor here with Frazier, who we've already seen hit a bomb and a wall scraper so far this year. So let's see what she can do as she delivers. That one taken for a ball outside. 2 outs, 2 on here for the Tigers. It's the bottom of the first. Pitch to Frazier is swung on, hit right back up the middle. That's going to roll into center. They're going to send Osborne home, so Addie Osborne will score, and an RBI 2-out single for Cambry Frazier will make this a 1-run game. That'll bring Paige Gilbert to the plate here for Erie. So same situation, runners at first and second. As we try to rectify our camera situation. All right, how about this? I'll focus on calling the game and won't worry about it till between the innings, as that one is taken inside by Gilbert. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit, blew the plastic in front of me, and I couldn't quite see the pitch there. 2 outs, 2 on here for Erie. 1-1 the count here to Paige. Sherman delivers, and that one catches the corner on the outside now. 1-2 the count. And an off-speed pitch is tapped right back to Sherman. She'll go to first. So Golden gets out of the inning. It's 2-1 Golden. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You are watching the ETN.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. It's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. As you're able to get one camera up, you see a little bit of the fence coming through there. Working quickly here. Trying to charge up our secondary camera, so we will have a look at this for a little bit here. Hopefully there's no foul balls, because that camera, the way it's set up right now, could come crashing down. So the Golden hitters back up after a 2-run bomb by Stevens in the first. And Fabardo will get the hit here for Golden to lead things off in the top of the second inning. And there's a bunt laid down, picked up, fired across the diamond in time. That was Kiki Case on the good charge and the play defensively. One of the two seniors for the Tigers on this team. And now coming to the plate here for Golden with one away. We're having a little bit of a hard time reading the jersey numbers here for Golden. Not the jersey numbers, I beg your pardon, the lineup. So we're trying to pull up their official roster. And it's Sophia Valenti at the plate here for the Demons. One away and one runner on second base now for the Demons. Thanks for being patient, everyone. Appreciate it. It's been a little bit of a bumpy ride here on the Erie Tiger Network to get things started. Softball is always a little bit more logistically difficult, but trying to bring you as many softball games as we can because that's one of the few sports we got for you going this fall. 2-1 now. Sackett delivers. This one swung on and missed. 2-2 the count. So Valenti stepping in here. This one is chopped. Case at third, picks it up, checks the runner, throws to first, throw back across the diamond, not in time. Good exchange there defensively, though. So Case gets the out at first. Lundin chucked it back across the diamond. It was well defended by the Tigers. Even the check on the run, though, and Golden was still able to advance. So runner at third with two out now in the top of the second. And that will bring Tegan Sherman, the starting center fielder, to the plate here, batting out of the 9-hole. A lefty, and got to imagine that a little bit of speed. Plays center, bottom of the lineup, which is traditionally another kind of speed player if you're not batting out of the leadoff. So Tegan Sherman from the left side. So many left side hitters in softball, really good at that little slapper too. And here is a slapper to Case, picks it up, fires across, and she had a strong inning, was Kiki Case. That's 3 outs. We'll head to the bottom of the second here on the Erie Tiger Network.
As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast of the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, bottom of the second. And it will be Nat Lundin to lead things off here for the Tigers. Nat, the right-handed hitter. Only a freshman is Natalin. As we said, a lot of freshmen on this roster for the Tigers. Addie Osborne, Maddox Hull, Lundeen here. Kendall Watchowak, a freshman. Gracie Sackett, a freshman. Gabby Grishus, a freshman. So this Erie team peppered with a lot of really talented freshmen. But these seniors and juniors, they want to get it done this year. Here's a little blooper out to shallow center, and Lundeen is on. So the leadoff batter aboard here for the Tigers. That will bring Kiki Case to the plate. Kiki checking her wristband for the call down there at first. They're still waiting for her to step in the batter's box as Kiki. Kiki and her family from Wisconsin. I believe she has at least 5 brothers and sisters, as that's a wild pitch that gets over the head and kind of rumbles our camera around. We'll have to readjust that here. Sam Case, her brother, part of the Erie Tiger Network. But I believe the second youngest Case in that large family, as that one is out wide, taken for a ball. And the pitch to Case catches a piece of the corner. Three and one the count now. As Sherman stares in. Wheels, fires. This one ripped right back to shallow center. That's going to fall in front of Sherman out in center. And they will hold Lundeen with nobody out at third. Thought, you know what, we don't have anyone out. We still have some good hitters coming to the plate, so why not hold her and let some of these good Tiger hitters bring them in safely instead of chancing it. I think that's good situational softball there. Heck, pop fly would probably score a run here. And Mia Johnston-Martinez will come to the plate. A little bit of a meeting on the mound here. And Mia Johnston-Martinez talking things over with her coaches. 2-1, Golden leads it. Nobody out, though, here in the bottom of the second. We've gone a little bit quicker here through the first couple innings in this one than we've seen on the ETN. And this one is turned on and lifted to deep left. That's going to be caught, but deep enough to bring Lundeen home. In fact, coming in from second to third on the tag up even was Kiki. And so Mia Johnston-Martinez ties it up with a sac fly RBI to deep left field. That'll bring Emma Osborne back to the plate. So the Tigers back to the top of the order here on a little bit of a chilly day. Not cold, but at least colder than it has been for, it seems like, a couple months. Sherman staring in here. Delivery is blooped out to left. That's going to fall in the gap, roll all the way to the fence. And another run scores in Case. So a 1-out RBI double for Osborne. I said bloop, that had a little more steam behind it. Just kind of tailing. Just looked like she didn't quite catch all of it and still had the power to get it deep into the gap and roll all the way to the wall. So a 3-2 lead now here for Erie. Boy, that game last year against Golden was a wild one with lots of lead changes. Ashley Lovett will come to the plate, and that one gets away from Stevens behind the plate, and now Osborne will move up to third. So Lovett could bring in a run with just a fly ball. Want to know the count, and that one drops in there off speed for a strike. Ashley Lovett batting .267 so far on the year with 4 hits. 2 of them are doubles. Pitch into Lovett. And Ashley will take for a ball. 2-1 the count now. Tiger fans, well, we'll do this pitch first as that one is hit sharply past the shortstop. That will score another run and an RBI single for Lovett. So Osborne scores, and the Tigers having a big inning now. 3 runs have played it, only 1 out, and they're right in the heart of the order as Addie Osborne will come to the plate. Tiger fans, don't forget to check us out on social media. You can follow us on Facebook at Erie Tiger Media, on Twitter or Instagram, Erie Tiger Media. And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can get notifications if you click the notification bell every time an ETN broadcast comes on. So we are going to have a pitching change here for the Golden Demons. We're going to take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is more than a bundle.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. And the gold numbers are a little bit hard to see. It's the white numbers on white jerseys, and the only thing you can see is that outline, and with ponytails blocking, sometimes that becomes a real challenge. But I believe it's Carly Fajardo that is stepping in here for Golden to pitch. Fajardo, I beg your pardon, the sophomore. So Carly Fajardo, the new pitcher here for Golden, and it's Addie Osborne that will come to the plate. So the freshman, who already has 2 bombs on the season, tied for the team lead with Cambry Frazier. So she hit one yesterday, Frazier hit one yesterday, and right now, Osborne, the younger Osborne, still batting under 300. It just feels like any moment she's going to break out and put together a 4 or 5 hit game. 1-0 the count here to Osborne. Runner on first, 1 out here for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. Fajardo delivers. That one is wide. There goes the runner, Lovett, and she easily slides in. Actually got a little bit of a late jump, did Lovett, but her speed so potent, did not have a chance. And actually, I think the late jump kind of froze the Golden catcher just a little bit, Caitlin Stevens. Fajardo delivers. This one spiked down the line, but foul. Just twisted wide of the bag down there at third. And 2-1 the count now. If you haven't had a chance, Tiger fans, search on our YouTube for that state championship recap. You can see all the highlights from this game last year, and that was probably not only just the most exciting game ever broadcasted on this network, maybe up there with football as they knocked off Durango and Pueblo East. Those were both phenomenal, tightly contested games. We've had some good basketball games that kind of came down to the wire, but man, I don't know if anything tops that softball game. Forget that it was the state championship. That game was wild, and it just happened to be a state championship game as well. As it'll be Osborne that will take the walk, and now 2 on here for the Tigers for Jay Hernandez, who will come to the plate. Jay, 273 hitter so far this year. Looking for her first extra base hit of the year. You remember that game, Madison Vaughn had several errors, but then had several bombs. And that was one of the more interesting games I've ever seen from a player. Have that kind of mental toughness to get over a couple big errors and have some of the biggest hits of her career. The Tigers would win in extra innings. And they became a state champion, this program, for the 12th time, but the first time in 9 years. Now 1-1 as that pitch was upstairs to Hernandez. Jay looking for another hit here. The sophomore batting cleanup. Takes one upstairs, another ball, 2-1. Fajardo just lifted it a little bit. Outfield playing straight away here for Golden, fairly deep. And Hernandez takes one up above the letters for that one as well. 3-1 the count. Pitch, and that's a walk, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out here for Erie in the bottom of the second for Cambry Frazier, who has the team lead in home runs, tied with Osborne, but Frazier has 4 extra base hits, 2 homers, 2 doubles. The Tigers as a team coming into today with 13 extra base hits, and Frazier has 4 of those. So this is the hitter you want when the bases are full. And another little meeting here. I think the Tigers using a pinch runner. And I believe that's Maddox Hull that's pinch running down there at first. So one of the 2 Tiger pitchers coming in to utilize her speed. All right, here we go. Big moment in this game. Tigers could blow it wide open. 1 out. Fajardo delivers. Cambry rips one to deep right. It is gone! A grand slam for Cambry Frazier. The 2nd grand slam of the year for the Tigers. And they take a big 8-2 lead. We saw Paige Gilbert rip a grand slam earlier this year, but her 3rd home run of the year, it's Cambry Frazier on the first pitch of the at-bat. And, man, that was an opposite field bomb. And Al Golden meeting around the pitcher circle trying to figure some things out. This Golden squad has to feel a little bit snake-bitten playing against Erie. They were the top seed in the tournament last year, and we are going to have a change, I think maybe another pitching change. So we'll step aside, take another timeout, but a big hit there for Frazier, and the Tigers lead it 8-2 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
For the card-carrying fan, get your CU Visa debit card. so you can take the game with you. Free with First National Bank's free checking.
You are watching the ETN.
Click the.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. The new pitcher here for the Demons is Mia Rousey. And so they are trying to figure out here what to do pitching-wise, because right now Erie is locked in at the plate. And you felt like one of these games was coming where they were just going to hit the snot out of everything. And that's what Erie's doing so far here in these just first 2 innings. We're still here in the bottom of the second. We have almost batted 1.5 times here through the lineup. Saw Coach Smith before the game. We broadcast those first 2 games. Erie lost. We couldn't get on the air yesterday. Erie won both. So give me a little bit of a hard time about bringing the good juju today. And I said, I'll try and channel last year. And right now, Tigers with the power stroke here in this one. And feels like last year in terms of the big hits so far. Paige Gilbert to the plate. The starting right fielder will step in. She has the other Tiger Grand Slam on the season. And 1 out, it'll be Mia Rousey. And Rousey dips one outside for a ball. Wind starting to pick up just a hair. Thought it was going to warm up to the 70s today. Still feels pretty chilly out here as that one is spiked back to Rousey. She'll underhand shovel it to the first baseman in time for out number 2. So 2 away now for the Tigers as Nat Lundeen will come to the plate. The starting freshman first baseman here for Erie. Pitch. That one is knobbed foul. Matt, since being inserted to the lineup, 250 so far on the season. Had a hit, though, last at-bat, and that was only her 9th at-bat, so that's going to put her average right around, in fact, it'll be 333 right now. So that's what she's batting so far this season. Delivery to Nat, outside, taken for a ball. Delivery. Just nibbles the corner for a strike, and now 1-2 to Nat. Tigers trying to extend this inning here. Rousey. Wheels, fires. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. And the Tigers, well, they score 7 runs here in the second. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back top of the third here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. It is the top of the third. It's 0-1 the count. As Sackett staring in, she'll wheel, deliver, and this one an off-speed pitch that Rousey was way out in front of. Still able to get the bat on. Hey, Tiger fans, how about all your insurance needs under one roof? Let State Farm's Jeannie Hulse take care of all your insurance needs. Jeannie's been serving the Erie community for over 18 years and would like to serve you as well. Give Jeannie a call today at 303-828-4002 or visit online at jeanniehulse.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 1-2 the count now. Sackett staring in. And that one is slapped foul down the third base line. Well, you saw the big-time home run by Frazier. A grand salami. That was the 7th run scored in the inning for Erie. They lead at 8-2 here. Sackett delivers this one, twisting foul. Rousey, the leadoff hitter, battling here for the Demons. Demons got those 2 runs on a 2-out homer. And we have seen some fireworks early in this one. Sackett wheels, fires. This one inside out to shallow and diving to make the great play as Ashley Lovett helps to have that kind of speed and athleticism, and she came charging hard, got a great read off the bat. Sometimes when balls are hit straight at you, it's hard to get a good read and you kind of freeze out there in the outfield, but she came charging hard right away and made the nice diving catch. Now Sylvia Lenz will come to the plate here for Golden, 1 away in the top of the third here, and there's a strike by Sackett. Sackett delivers. Bunt. Grace picks it up, fires to first, not in time, and actually it was Lundeen who stretched for it, but just came off the bag. Now that's just outside of your view down there first. If we go any more to the right, we can't zoom out. So if we go any more to the right, you're going to get a big old wire in your camera, bigger than it already is on the top right and bottom left corners. So a little bit handcuffed here to start the year. This one chopped right back to second, on to 2 for 1 to first. In time, double play. Tiger defense 4-6-3 on the putout. It was Johnston Martinez to Osborne to Lundeen. We'll step aside, head to the bottom of the third here in the ETN.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as Rousey warming up here between innings, and it is a 8-2 Tiger lead after a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Demons in the top half of the third. Tigers trying to continue their hot hitting. I hope it carries over into this inning. fans. So glad you could join us here on the Erie Tiger Network. First National Bank is proud to be the exclusive bank sponsor of your Erie Tigers. Check out First National Bank's new full-service Vista Ridge branch on Highway 7 near King Soopers. First National Bank, fnbo.com, member FDIC. So it'll be Kiki Case to lead things off here for Erie. Pitch to Kiki is wide, taken, or in there for a strike, sorry. A little bit, the umpire's been pretty loud on the strike call. Couldn't hear it that time, and kind of late on the signal. This one hit right back to Rousey. Fumbles it for a second onto first in time, and one away here for Erie. Now Mia Johnston Martinez will come to the plate. The starting second baseman had that good play in the top half of the inning to get the double play started, the twin killing to end the inning for Golden. Not too many double plays in softball. Not because these fielders aren't fantastic, but because the distance around the bases are so small that any type of speed, it's hard to go around the horn. A golf shot right back to Rousey, fumbling it to first. Not in time. Good speed there by Johnston Martinez. It was a little bit of a fumble there by Rousey. And I'll say this, since Rousey has come in, she has gotten a grounder back to her. Every single batter has grounded it right back to her. But we're back to the top of the order here with Emma Osborne. Emma hit one sharply in the gap that scored a runner last time, and she'll do the same thing. That one will roll past the left fielder to the wall. Martinez digging for third. Osborne in with a stand-up double. Same location. That one a little bit more on a rope, and just steamed one opposite way. And now Lovett will come to the plate. The starting left fielder, Ashley Lovett. She drove in a run her last at-bat on a sac fly. Rousey staring into Lovett, and she lifts this one and just lands foul. It was both Caitlin Stevens and Valenti that were charging hard for that and just barely fell between them. They were also contending with the dugout just off screen to your right. This one is blooped to short, and that is the second out of the inning. So two away here. Tigers still a chance to plate a couple more. See what Addie Osborne can do. Her sister out there at second. Johnston Martinez down there at third. Pitch to Osborne, outside, taken for a ball. First base is open, so you might consider pitching around Osborne a little bit. Get the easy force out, and you don't have to contend with the freshman who's got power. That one wide for a ball, 2-0. Rousey. Wheels, fires, outside, taken for a ball. Again, Rousey, that one outside. So 4-pitch walk, said you might pitch around Osborne, and they did. And so Jay Hernandez will come to the plate here for Erie. Jay batting out of the cleanup spot. 273 hitter, looking for her first extra base hit of the season. Big moment here for Jay. And she'll take wide. And Rousey right now trying to live soft and away. Doesn't want to give up anything hard. Pitch high. 2-0. 6 straight balls now here from Rousey. And there's going to be a little bit of a chat between Stevens and Rousey out near the pitcher's circle. Coach Smith is going to come in and talk to the sophomore. This is important here for both teams. Golden can keep it a 6-run game, which certainly they're hitting, although not this year yet, but you feel like it's coming. It's certainly within reach for them, but man, if Erie able to start cashing in more, they're going to get into double-digit lead territory. That one in there for a strike, just caught a piece of the corner. This one hit to third and gloved, and so Rousey's able to leave them loaded. She gets out of the inning. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you. Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
You are watching the ETN.
And welcome back in. Erie Tiger Network, 8-2 lead as we head to the top of the 4th inning now. Tigers left them loaded. Grace Sackett still the pitcher here for Erie. And Erie looking to keep things moving along here. They got a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 3rd, thanks to a double play from Hernandez to Osborne to Lundeen. And it will be trying to tell who's leading off the inning here. It'll be Goodspeed to lead off the inning for the Demons. Coach Smith giving some directions to the fielders out there. She's telling Gricius, who's checked into the game out there in right, to move back here because Goodspeed has some good power. On one here after the foul ball, straight back. That is an off-speed pitch, also sent straight back. So Goodspeed on both of those, just missed. That one is also fouled back. A little battle going on here between Sackett and Goodspeed. 0-2 the count. Several changes for Erie's defensive alignment as that one is poked foul. One of the COVID rules, and I think this makes things a little bit challenging, can only keep and roster 12 players on a softball team. That is not a very deep bench. Skied a mile high. And Osborne will run underneath it for the out. So one away here. And now C.J. Sherman will come to the plate. Sherman started this game in the pitcher's circle. And we have seen 3 pitchers for the Demons. And she fouls one and knocks our camera right to the ground. So we'll have to replace that. Give us a moment. That is how we have actually cracked a camera before. And we're right back at it. Little tapper to Case is foul. Fans, if you'd like to support us in our efforts in broadcasting games this year, head over to our Patreon, patreon.com/Erie Tiger Network. You can support us for as little as $1 a month or more if your heart desires. Every little bit helps us pay for these network bills that we have to do for wireless network, as there's strike 3 and now 2 outs. Wireless network, there's no Wi-Fi out here at the softball fields. And so we are basically powered through T-Mobile's hotspot, because T-Mobile is by far the best in this location. Other locations, it's hit or miss. It's always one of the companies, but this one, anyways. No, we're not sponsored by T-Mobile. Although if they'd like to sponsor us, we'd be happy to take that. 2 outs knock there for Fajardo. And now coming to the plate for Golden is Liberty Coons, the sophomore. Two away here for the Demons, trying to get something going with 2 outs. They've been a little bit quiet since that first inning. Delivery. And a snap throw down to first, not quite in time. Good tag applied there by Lundeen. Sackett delivers upstairs. Another delivery. This one is knobbed right back to Sackett. Kind of fumbles it for a second, but gets the 3rd out. Golden, they go scoreless here in the 4th. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning here on the ETN.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com.
Have you ever wanted to support the Erie Tiger Network, the student media arm of Erie High School? Well, now you can. We have set up a Patreon page. There's a way for you to send us a monthly pledge in order to provide funding for the program, as well as get access to reward tiers. As a Tiger fan, you get the satisfaction of knowing you are helping out your favorite local media organization. As a member of the ETN fan club, you are officially recognized on air and can receive ETN goodies throughout the year. As an in-broadcast red sponsor, you get to sponsor a specific segment of any broadcast. For more information, email bird_brandon@sbbsd.org. This is a $25 per month commitment. As an appreciator of Erie's live broadcast with the weekly news, you can help support this program by becoming one of our patrons by going to bit.ly/ETN Patreon.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. You might hear the bleed through another commercial. Oh, there we go. We got it to stop. As that is a high fly ball by Frazier, who had the grand slam. And that's the first out of the inning. Tigers looking to manufacture some more runs here as Gabby Gricius will come to the plate. And she'll take for a ball outside. This one is also lifted high into shallow right, and another solid play out there in right. I believe that's Sylvia Lenz. And quickly 2 away for Erie. That'll bring Nat Lundeen to the plate. So Tigers quickly with 2 outs. And that pitch just misses high. The low and wide strike has been given here in this game. The high and wide strike, not so much. But another pretty consistent job by the umpire. We've seen a couple well umpired games so far this season. So Lundeen stepping in. 1-1 count here. Rousey delivers. This one is ripped off the glove, the very end of the glove, and onto first. Not in time. A bouncer, and Lundeen quickly got down there. I mean, that ping-ponged quickly off the glove of Fajardo back to short, and then picking up and trying to fire it across the diamond in time was good speed and just didn't quite have enough. Now Kiki Case will come to the plate. Kiki's had a solid day so far for Erie, as that one in there at the knees. There's that low and wide strike that we just were talking about. 2-out knock for Erie, trying to keep the inning alive, add to their 6-run lead. Rousey has come in and done a pretty good job shutting this Tiger lineup down. Rousey was the starting left fielder today, and the third pitcher now that the Demons have used. Rousey delivers. This one is slapped opposite way, but twists foul. So quickly 0-2 here on Kiki, who will have to go into protect mode. Kiki's still swinging full away. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you see batters kind of choke up on the bat and protect. Actually 1-2 the count. This one hit to dead center, and a good sliding catch. 1-2, or almost 1-2-3, but 4 batters, 3 outs for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll head to the 5th here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
In Erie, talk to State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse.
Do you want a better smile?
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. An 8-2 lead now in the 5th inning here. As Sackett still the pitcher here for the Tigers. And that one is spiked. It's Tegan Sherman to lead things off here for the Demons, and then right back to the, or I beg your pardon. Who is this here for the Demons? Tegan Sherman's on deck. This might be Valenti. Sophia Valenti. No, I think we have a pinch hitter for Valenti, and Hollis Gieslin. Pitch is lifted foul. Sackett will deliver the 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. An 8-2 lead here for Erie. This one is skied, but way foul. Seen a couple really high hit balls here against Sackett. And a swing and a miss for strike 3 and 1 away. We had 2 up there. 1 away, first out, first batter of the inning for Golden. And now we're at the bottom of the order here for the Demons. This is Tegan Sherman. The lefty. Outfield creeping in here. And for good reason, as she shows bunt and misses on that first pitch. Good pitch by Sackett outside, just beyond Tegan's reach. Charging hard was Kiki Case. And this time, lets it go by for a ball. Here he is, Golden 2. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2, and Sackett's starting to settle in a little bit. She gave up that 2-run bomb with 2 outs, but outside of that, Golden has not been able to do a whole lot here this morning. That one in the dirt, couldn't quite get Sherman to chase. I feel like it's colder than it was when we first started this game. And that one low and away, but just a little bit too far outside. Brandon Bird here with you. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Erie Tiger Media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Pitch outside, and that's ball 4, and Sackett let that one get away. Was ahead of Sherman there. Now we'll have to deal with the top of the order. So now Mia Rousey, who has done a fine job in relief for the Demons. The third pitcher they've used will come to the plate. In fact, Erie hasn't quite figured out Rousey at the plate. Grace Sackett. Digging in on the rubber. Delivery. Little bunt foul. Golden trying to manufacture runs any way they can. And you got speed at the plate in Rousey. You got speed at first in Sherman. And now Rousey's going to call time to go chat things over with her coach. Now Rousey will step back in here. Sackett delivers. This one slapped foul. Quickly 0-2 now here to Rousey. That'll take the bunt option pretty much away here. Delivery. Low and away, trying to get Mia to chase. And Sherman well off the bag down at first. Tell you what, if you're Rousey and you hit a sharp line drive, Tigers have a good chance at 2 because Sherman's trying to take off here. Golden's trying to manufacture some runs, and now time is called. This one just misses, I think, dove underneath the knees of Rousey. That was close. One out, top of the 5th. Runner on here for Golden. This one tapped right back to Osborne. Cleanly gloves it to second for 1 out of first, but not nearly in time. But good job by Addie Osborne to cut down the leadoff runner. When she first got to it, I thought, got to go to first. I didn't think there was enough time for her to quickly shovel it off to second. But does get the lead runner, and now 2 away here for Golden. 2 away, and that will bring Sylvia Lenz to the plate, and she'll take a look at a ball just low. That pitch is wide. Or excuse me, the throwdown is wide. The pitch was also wide. Sackett staring in, wheels, fires, and taken for a strike. Good take when you're ahead in the count there. That was not in Lenz's wheelhouse. And that one nearly nipped her shins, 3-1. Lenz really crowding the plate though. Coach Smith liked that pitch. This one lifted to deep right, running over is Osborne. Oh man, a huge crash. Osborne gets up quickly, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. That could have been bad, and yet both Tigers pop right back up off the turf. Great play by Osborne, and that will end the inning. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Need you're in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Bottom of the 5th inning now. Man, that play to end last inning. You had 2 fielders running full speed and they crash into each other. Man, when you see that so many times in baseball, and it ends up injuring one or if not both players. And lucky for the Tigers that both Gricius and Osborne pop right back up. Good to see. And a pitch is taken for a strike here. It's Mia Johnston Martinez that will lead things off here for Erie. And this one is floated to center, and that one will drop in there. Good little pass through the zone for Mia. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order. If I recall, when Erie had the big inning, I think it was Mia that led things off. Well, I'd have to go back and double check that. But now Emma Osborne has 2 doubles, both to left center gap, will come to the plate, and she lifts this one to dead center. This one drifting to the wall, but not quite far enough. And settling underneath it is Tegan Sherman out there and 1 away. Tigers being aggressive on first pitches. It was the first pitch of the at-bat to Cambry Frazier where she hit a grand slam, and that's what is giving us our big difference right now. An 6-run lead. Now Lovett will come to the plate. Ashley waits and takes one outside for a ball, and Rousey pointing to her chest saying, "That's on me." Rousey staring in, delivers. That one right down the pipe for a strike. Rousey has looked good here in relief for these Demons. Locating well, a lot on the outer half. Tigers really have not hit her that hard. This one spiked to third, a hesitation by the third baseman. Everyone is safe. Just wasn't sure what she wanted to do with it was Carly Fajardo. As she thought about going to first, then clutch, looked to second to try and get the lead runner, and by then it was too late to get everyone. Now 1 away. Osborne dribbles to third, and Fajardo will pick it up and step on the bag, and 2 away now. Jay Hernandez will now come to the plate here for Erie. Jay with Cambry on deck. And this one is slapped foul. Rousey's done an excellent job throwing strikes, just getting in there, strike after strike after strike. Not too many walk opportunities for Erie. This one is a floater in there for a strike, so quickly 0-2 to Hernandez. See if Hernandez can dig in here. Upstairs, that one gets by Stevens. A wild pitch, so the runners move up here. Hernandez, a chance to widen this lead, but a swing and a miss. Drop third strike, throw down. Oh, it was bounced, but securing the out. That'll do it for the Tigers. We'll head to the 6th here. Still 8-2.
For the card-carrying fan, get your CU Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First National Bank's free checking.
You are watching the ETN.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
Jeff Foxworthy here. You know, if you've ever found yourself repeating the same thing for 75 years, you might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And welcome back in. Just saw Smokey the Bear saying only you can prevent forest fires as we head to the 6th, but I'll tell you what, this rain right now, not too many fires going to start up anywhere near here. Starting to sprinkle a little bit here in Erie. Luckily we got some plastic over our equipment. Hopefully this is all it does. Swing and a miss for a strike. Sackett is really pitched off speed stuff well. Sackett delivers this one ripped to right. It's gonna hop into the glove of, I think that's Gricius out there in right. And a leadoff single. And now a pinch runner, I think, I thought was gonna come in here for Golden. And yes, will be a pinch runner. And that'll be Micah Zahn. As good speed will come to the plate here for Golden. There are 3, 4, 5 hitters leading off this 6th inning. That pitch is in there for a strike. This one is skied right next to us. Not quite close enough for me to make a play on it, though. Delivery up and in for a ball. Sackett needs to bear down here. You have the 6-run lead. You don't want to let Golden peek in here with 2 more at-bats. You talked about the confidence of teenagers goes a long, long way. And you just keep that confidence at bay by throwing darts and locating pitches well and letting your solid defense play strong behind you. Sackett delivers in the dirt. And there goes the runner, the throw, got her. Good play there. It was a great block by Hernandez, and she fired it to short and one away there now for Golden. Zahn saw the ball in the dirt, and Hernandez quickly recognized that Zahn was taken off and just fired a bullet. 3-1 count now. Sackett delivers upstairs and a walk. So that throw out on the caught stealing there, a big out is, now you're just back to the same situation you were in, but with one more out. Would have been 2 on with nobody out. As CJ Sherman will come to the plate. The 5-hole hitter here for Golden. Delivery is upstairs, and that throw goes way down the right field line. To second goes Sherman. She's turning the corner, heading for third. The throw's coming in, and Tigers were not thinking she was going to go from first to third. Sackett right now having a little bit of a tough time locating, and Coach Vanessa sensing that her team isn't quite as sharp, and she's going to call for time and go out and have a little conversation. Well, fans, at Cooper Electric, they strive to get it right the first time, delivering comprehensive electrical services including installation, upgrade, and repair solutions. You can feel confident calling them, knowing that their highly trained electricians will treat you with respect and attention to the safety you deserve. Whether you're hanging a ceiling fan, troubleshooting a power problem, or rewiring your home, or upgrading your electrical service, you can count on Cooper Electric. Sackett staring in. 1 out. Now runner at third in scoring position here for Golden, and they'll bunt. They were trying the suicide squeeze there. And if you're Erie too, you have to decide, are you going to try and secure the out at first, or are you going to hope to get the tag out? Well, if you're down there at third, you can just stand there and let another runner get aboard here for Golden. Another bunt attempt, and there's a strike on the outside corner. So now with 2 strikes, it's going to make it awfully tough to bunt here for Sherman. So I think they're going to swing her away. Quickly 0-2. Good meeting. Getting Kat's head back into it. Oh, and a good off-speed pitch there. It was low, but I thought for a second that Sherman was going to pull the trigger, and just able to stay back. That one low. 2-2 now the count. Pitch is hit back up the middle, and Osborne secures the out, but a run scores for Golden, and it is now 8-3. Good play by Addie Osborne. But now 2 outs, nobody on for Golden. And that's what you do when you're up 6 runs, is secure the out that you have in the bag. And now Fajardo will come to the plate. Pitch taken for a strike to Fajardo. Coach Vanessa resetting her defense, saying a line opposite way here, as that one is fouled back. When you saw Rio Sanchez as the hitter, the standard defense was for the outfield to play opposite way. It was so hard for these hitters in the state to catch up with Rio's heat. Coach Vanessa just, I think, realizing that Kat's Firing some good pitches. And guess what? Osborne was playing opposite way, and she makes a diving catch. So a great catch, a little bit of assist there from Coach Smith, realigning the defense. And the Tigers get out of the inning. Well, they surrender one, but we'll head to the bottom of the sixth there on the Erie Tiger Network.
It's all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Bottom of the sixth inning now. And Erie leads it 8-3 after surrendering their first run since the first inning. In fact, we haven't had a score since the second inning when the Tigers scored 7 runs. So it stood 8-2 for a while there. As Frazier will come back to the plate for Cambry, a 4-run bomb. But it has to deal with Rousey, and the Tigers really have not solved Mia Rousey as there's a ball. Cambry looking to do that here. They've got a few runners on, but just haven't been able to cash any of them home. And Cambry will spike this one to short, picked up, fired across the diamond in time. Good play out there by Goodspeed and one away for Erie. That'll bring Gricius to the plate. Gabby Gricius. I don't know what happened with Paige. Hopefully she's okay. Maybe with the lead, trying to get Gabby a little bit of playing time here. The freshman stands in there, and this one is ripped to right center. It's going to drop in front of the right fielder, and a one-out knock for Gricius. And that'll bring Lundeen to the plate. So a back-to-back freshman digging in here at the dish. Tigers hit the ball pretty well here today. See if they can continue that here. Pitch to Lundeen. Oh, and knobbed right at Sherman. And it was a hit and run and an easy double play as Sherman steps on the bag. So 3 outs. We'll head to the 7th. Last chance for the Demons here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Go to where your friends are. Go to where the action's at. Go find your sense of adventure. Go Airheads, Airsoft Field and Store located in Erie, Colorado. Go Airheads and go Tigers.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. It is the last chance for the Demons as Sackett could shut things down here. And you have the 7, 8, 9 hitters, I believe, due up here for the Demons in this inning. So a chance here to get out of this with a win, and the Tigers would win all their games here on the weekend if they can close this one out. After starting 0-2, that's got to feel good. A couple 5A wins, the defending state 4A runner-up. A lot of good teams here. Erie trying to go through this little weekend tournament unscathed. But still have work to do. 3 more outs needed. And they'll start with a bunt here as Golden. Hernandez fires. Oh, and Lundeen can't quite hold it. Would have been out. The umpire called out. Oh, and the home plate umpire is calling interference, batter interference. And so 1 away here. Liberty Coons. And so I think the bat hit the ball after it was hit. So what happened was she bunted, took off to first, tossed the bat, and the bat hit the ball that was on the ground. Now a pinch hitter here. It's Holly Gristling. Well, we've actually already seen her once at the plate, but batting for Valenti, the same spot. 1-0 the count as she takes the ball. So 1 away for Golden, and man, they felt real good there about getting the leadoff runner aboard again, and that was taken right away by the batter interference call as this one is smoked to right center. Gricius will come over and cut it off, and 1 on and 1 out. Now Tegan Sherman will come to the plate, the 9-hole hitter with some good speed. So Tigers trying to tell Gracie Sackett to keep it strong here. Just close this one down. Coach Smith likes the outfield alignment. And that one high as Sackett tried to rip a fastball by Sherman. Tell she put a little extra on that one and held on to it a bit long and sent it high. Two 2-0 the count. Ball in the dirt. Hernandez is going to throw. The throw is not in time. Good scoop and tag by Osborne. But it was a really well executed slide, and the throw was just barely toward the third base side. And Hernandez had to throw it from her knees. 3-0. And I think they're going to start warming up Maddox Hull. Because you'll have the top of the order coming up, and now 2 on for the Demons. So top of the order coming up, and it's Mia Rousey. She's the one that's kind of kept this game tight with some good, solid pitching, and she can get Golden right back into this. They trail it by 5. Sackett delivers. Here's a chopper. Picked up by Osborne onto first, and they get 1 out. So now 2 away. And just a nice poised play by the freshman Addie Osborne. You had a runner crossing in front of you. You have a tense situation. And she gloved it cleanly and fired across the diamond with some speed at the plate. And that is well done for Addie Osborne now. 1 out away here from ending this one. It's Sylvia Lenz to the plate. Coach Smith setting the defensive alignment, and that's an off-speed pitch that drops in there very nicely for a strike. Maybe one of the best off-speed pitches we've seen today from Sackett. Sackett wheels, fires, swing and a miss for strike 2. Another off-speed pitch and back-to-back softies. Get Lynn swinging hard, trying to be aggressive. Now let's see if they put one, maybe a heater low and away. Setting up blown away. Heater, and there's strike 3, and that will end the game. So the Tigers will win it by a final score of 8-3. They did all their damage in the first 2 innings. 7 runs plated in the bottom of the second, including a grand slam by Cambry Frazier. And that was the difference in this one. The Tigers, they move above 500 to 3-2 on the season. They go undefeated on the weekend tournament out here knocking off Columbine, Ralston Valley, and Golden. And so for the second time in the last 2 years, the Tigers knock off the Golden Demons. This time not quite as big a deal as the time before, but still an important one. Thanks for joining us here today out in Erie. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And until we see you next time, I'll chirp at you later, Tiger fans.